Hey, hey everybody. Welcome to the Threads and Powders Sketch Party fundraising stream where we donate, or you donate, request, and draw together. So, yeah, well, we did a sketch party yesterday on Twitch, but I moved it here to YouTube. It's much easier to stream on YouTube. Yeah, not sure what to leave off of that, but oh well, if you want to know more about Threads and Powders, if you're new here, um, Threads and Powders is it's an event. Supposed to be a double feature event with a textile exhibition and a fashion show. We'll be moving the fashion show next year. So this year, September 10th, the gallery doors will open at 1 o'clock p.m. for a textile exhibition. The first ever for Threads and Powders, its debut, which is really exciting. Even more exciting is that in case you want more content for Threads and Powders, there will be a catalog for all of you to check out, purchase, pre-order. And and if you want to become more involved, especially during this sketch party stream, if you donate and you are drawing along with me and you've made a request of what kind of drawing we should do together, you are guaranteed to be part of the first ever printed catalog of Threads and Powders on the thank you page with your name and your drawing. So be nice. Okay. So I guess to start it off, I'll just kind of warm up on drawing, and if you guys have any ideas of what we should draw, I have several pieces of paper here for all your ideas. Yeah, so I got my alcohol ink markers, so they smell really nice. Alcohol-based ink, so they make a big deal out of this. They're like, alcohol-based inks lay down vibrant, smooth areas of color. Yeah, but they dry out pretty quick, so, you know, pros and cons. Let's not clutter the table here. I used this green yesterday, and I keep coming back to this green. It's just something about it. You know what, I'll change it up. Change it up. Maybe to a red, some Joker colors. I always choose these two colors.
So I think you should.
Melon.
I think you should go over what we're doing today and like what the rules of the sketch party is.
The rules of the sketch party. Okay. I guess just make any request of what we should draw. That's basically the gist of Threads, this stream. And so, but if you make a donation with that request, I feel like that would be preferable if you did that. We're trying to raise money for Threads and Powders to cover the costs of the venue, the printing production of the catalog, and for next year's venue. So that is what this money is going towards, in case you were wondering. It's not just for Threads and Powders, the entity, the name. It's for the greater good, for the artists involved, for the artists in the gallery, participating artists.
It's going to help us fund some photography, the venue space to help host the 7 artists that we have in the venue.
Yeah, I already said that.
Okay.
Yeah, and it will be supporting those artists, and it will help the quality of the catalog as well, because the more money we raise, the better I can spend time putting in quality content into the catalog, quality content of the artists, their work from the venue. They'll even be listing their prices on there, and they get all the proceeds if you ask for their services, their pieces, what have you. So yeah, let's get drawn. Enough of this talk. Okay. I'm just gonna color. That's what I know. There's 2 points to these pens. There's a fine point and there's a brush pen. Can you see?
Looks good right there.
Okay. This is what I did last time. I just did a bunch of squigglies. Yeah, see, it's already drying out. How are all of you doing, if there's any of you out there right now watching? How was your day? Are you guys tired? Because I am. I'm really tired. Not too bad though, I can draw. I don't know what you guys are listening to. I'm listening to my own music. It's like midnight jazz. It's really nice. It's keeping me calm. Not that you guys should be worried or anything. I don't know why I'm laughing. I'm laughing because I'm uncomfortable. Just talking to this webcam. To the void. Someone's texting me also. This is nice. I like this. I don't know if you can catch the subtle detail that I'm putting in here. It's the same color, but there's a lot of depth in here. I haven't drawn in a long time. I miss it. That's what I plan on doing. Maybe sometime, after this event, pick up on drawing. I really want to start learning how to sew garments, sew clothes, start doing that, designing stuff like that. And then maybe go on a bear hunt in Colorado. No. What's this crazy lady saying? What?
There.
Can you see it?
There you go.
No. Yeah, this is nice.
So we have some new viewers. If you want to explain this one out?
Yeah, if you're just coming in, I just started the sketch party. It's pretty smooth jazzy right now. I don't know what music you're listening to. To me, it's smooth jazz. But this is the Threads and Powders sketch party fundraising stream. I could say that without having a stroke. So together, I'm asking everybody to help me raise some money for Threads and Powders by donating to the stream. You could donate on YouTube if you have a YouTube account, or the links, whichever side are the links. There's the GoFundMe link, and there's the Facebook fundraising page you could donate to. And while you're donating, you just tag along a little idea of what you'd like for us to draw, right? And hey, if you were drawing with us and you did donate, you are 100% guaranteed to be a part of the thank you page of the first ever printed catalog of threads and powders with your name and your drawing. And so the catalog, what's included in the catalog, if you're curious, it has all of the artists and their work from the venue in case you can't make it, or you just want more content, or you just want to relish the experience of you coming to the Angler Theater on September 10th to meet all of the artists and their work for in this first ever Threads and Powders textile art exhibition. So yeah, I think that's all I can say for now. Oh, and I also have a Venmo. At Yazzie Wanfon. It's my business Venmo. So if you want to donate through there, you are more than welcome to do that. It's like an orange, but then it turns yellow. Melon yellow, that's why, okay. Melon. Yeah. Does anyone have any suggestions, by the way, while I'm here? Or you want to comment, you want to ask me a question, how I am. How are you, though? That's what I should turn the tables on you. If you're a new face, hi, I'm Yazzie Wanfon.
We have a suggestion here for can you draw a snake like Year of the Dragon style? We can look up a reference for that.
Year of the Dragon. A snake? Yes, I can draw a snake. But Year of the Dragon style snake. So like it has a beard and some whiskers or something like that. So more like a dragon, right? A dragon snake. Do you have a picture?
I'm trying to figure it out here.
Mm-hmm.
Year of the Dragon.
Here, I'll just get a new card.
He's referencing something like this. Yeah.
Oh, so like a dragon.
Like
Yeah.
a lens.
Yeah, okay. I can do that. Yes, I can do that.
Or Year of the Snake.
Just Year of the Snake.
Yeah.
But like from like the from the zodiac calendar. Okay. Oh, cute. Alright, I'll just I'll draw first the path. Should make it wider actually. There you go. Hey, can you check this out? They're texting me. Okay. Snakes are a funny creature, aren't they? My little sister got a snake. It's like a little, it's not a corn snake. No, it's a milk snake. It's an albino milk snake. And they named it Candy Corn. It's really tiny, but he's grown up to be really big. Do they have like big old eyes? I don't even remember. I heard a ka-ching sound. Look at our big old belly. Takes a very steady, trained hand to make a snack.
Oh, looks like we have a donation here from Esteban for $10.
Whoa, Esteban. Bless your heart. Thank you. Thank you so much. $10 right to my heart. And threads and powders.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Nate. I have like this lady hauntingly singing into my ears. I don't know what you guys are listening to. It's really nice.
I think it's like lo-fi chill hop or something.
Lo-fi chill hop.
Someone asked have other artists donated that are part of Threads and Powders. Someone asked, have other artists donated that are part of Threads and Powders?
No, Esteban is the very first one, I'd say. So big props to him. He will be, well, I mean, he's part of Threads and Powders next year's event, because he applied for the open call, the fashion open call, and unfortunately I had to move it next year. But he, oh my gosh, I have to have him for next year's fashion show. I won't spoil of what he's doing, but it's absolutely incredible. It blew my mind. It reminds me of something like Anthony Howe would do if he made like, well, he did. He collaborated with Iris Van Herpen. She's a fashion designer, and Anthony Howe is this. He makes these sculptures that are like these windmills, but they're
kinetic sculptures.
They are, yeah. Sorry?
Kinetic sculptures.
Yeah, kinetic sculptures, exactly. And he created these dresses with these kinetic pieces that move while the models walk around. It's just absolutely hypnotizing. It's beautiful. It reminds me of something like that. I'm gonna do some sorry if you guys can't see anything while I'm drawing, because sometimes I'm like just over the drawing. Yeah, so we're doing the sketch party today. Ghost hunt sometime next week or something, I don't know. I still haven't figured out where I'm gonna host the ghost hunt. By the way, if you guys are completely lost and you have no idea what the heckity hoobah I'm talking about. Does that look right?
So people that are part of the show haven't donated, like all of the donation. They're asking where the previous donations have come from.
Oh, they have come from friends and family. I've been posting this fundraiser around Facebook, and Instagram, and some of my relatives and some friends of mine have donated. They saw the links and they're like, oh. So that a bunch of them came through and really helped pick up a big portion of that that funding, which I thought, how am I gonna get $1,400 by the end of August? Like, what the hell? Oh wow, it was such a, it turned from, I might have to just stop the event completely and just wait till next year, raise money for next year, you know. But it really helped turn things around when those people helped contribute significantly to the funding, and it really helped make my dreams come true. And I hope it also brought some joy to other people who are participating in the event, knowing that this isn't over yet. So yeah.
Esteban asks, where does the name Yazi One Fawn come from?
Okay, that's a good one. So, my nickname, Yaya, is something my little sister gave me a long time ago when I was much younger. Diaper young. And Rebecca couldn't pronounce my name, Livia. She just couldn't, so she called me Yaya all the time. Yaya. And it was really cute, and everyone picked up on it. All my family relatives just started calling me Yaya too, because they loved it so much. And then as I got older, I was like 16, 18, it became Yazi, because I thought, oh, Yaya's like so young now. So my mom's like, let's make it edgy, let's add some Z's to it, like Bratz or something, so it's Yazi. And then it wasn't until we got this dog named Sasha, and then we nicknamed her Szechuan Fawn. And I thought, oh, that would be so cool if I just like adopted that part into my name, Yazi Wan Fawn. And instead of keeping PHAN, like my last name Fawn, I feel like people would they would make the mistake of saying Yazi Wan Fan, you know. Wow, killed it. So I thought keeping the O, one, it looks shape-wise when you read it, it looks really nice with all those open letters. And then people would have little room to interpret how it's supposed to be pronounced. So yeah, that is where Yazi Wan Fawn has come from. Other people have told me that Yaya is a popular Native American name, and in Creole it means layering, like layered talking. So, I guess in context, like, oh, there's a lot of Yaya in the room, so a lot of blah, 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 right? So I kind of thought how creatively that connects to my process of, I like to layer a bunch of stuff. So I thought that was really fitting. Loved knowing that. I'm gonna do some scales now. Oh, that's a beautiful boy. He's got some wrinkles. Ooh, let's get some wrinkles in here. He's not just a clean old snake, he's got some wrinkles.
Oh, you should show people what we were drawing yesterday.
Yeah, in a minute. But then I don't want them to be like, oh, that's what we should be drawing. Oh, dang. I mean, yeah, it was fun, but damn, that was a lot. Hey Esteban, have you ever heard of the Mystery Flesh Pit National Park? Because this is all I talked about yesterday. And now I am pit girl. In fact, because I talked about the pit so much. And also different themes of pits. So here's what we drew yesterday. We drew like this amalgamation of a fantasy horse, dragon. They wanted a kawaii pig, but I'm like, what the hell? Okay. So I drew Peppa Pig, because I thought that was the only kawaii pig I could think of. And then I couldn't figure out the front legs of a horse. It was freaking me out too much, so I just did tendrils instead. And so that was a thing. And then here was the pit. Imagine trying to draw a pit. What does that look like? So I'm like thinking of a cave, but it goes down into a pit. Imagine it goes down into a pit. And yeah, I promised I would finish it, and I didn't. I lied. Strike one. And then I did this because I needed a break from drawing pits and talking about meme culture stuff. I'm not that relevant. So I thought it was really cool though, because I took the markers, I'm just coloring it in, and I got to use the colored pencils to really, and it was beautiful. I love the colored pencils. So they're not just regular colored pencils, they're watercolor colored pencils, so they have like this soft pastel-y give when you drag it across the paper. So yeah, back to the snake though. Back to the snake. And I think, yeah.
Very cool. What are your thoughts on using pseudonyms as an artist, considering that you use one?
Sorry?
What are your thoughts on using synonyms as an artist, considering that you use one?
Yeah, I love it. It helps kind of separate myself, Oliphant, from my career, because it's kind of how I see it a little bit, as kind of like a way to create a brand, as well as create a persona for my pieces, my body of work, because I'm trying to world build a little bit, and I need like a main character to kind of help kind of be a canary through that mine. I feel like using the name Yazi Wanfan and personifying as a character as Yazi Wanfan, who would that be? They would be like this, just this creature of everything and nothing at the same time. And if you're really familiar with my work, it's like it references themes from popular novels like Annihilation, and I'm really getting into the Mystery Flesh Pit National Park. It's really good. It's an online thing. You can find it online if you just type that in. There's like, it's a guy, he creates like these pamphlets, tour guide, images, and resource center information to know about the Mystery Flesh Pit. Anyway, but the thing about that is because it's this ancient creature, it's so huge, and sorry, I thought I saw something. Got paranoid. And they talk about there's these creatures in the flesh pit, and they're huge, and they were supposed to be, they're new to us. We've never seen them before, but they're incredibly, but they're apparently really, really ancient. Like they've been there for hundreds of thousands of years, and that's kind of, so where am I getting with this? Yazi Wanfan, the pseudonym, is supposed to be a main character for a story I'm trying to tell, and I'm kind of making it up as I go along with just things that I like, simply. And I try to keep it separate from Oliphant, because I feel like Oliphant has different interests, has different things that she needs to focus on. I'm not sure. Kind of separate the two characters. I don't want to always live as Yazi Wanfan. And I don't want Oliphant to always, be somehow always always in need to make art, because sometimes I don't always want to make art. Sometimes I just want to do video games or bake. Okay. Actually, I could just, let me ink this up first before I get into the details. that's a dead pen. That's also not good. Ugh, I need to go pen shopping. I have like no pens. Baby, you got no pens. No, I don't want that. It's not good. Okay, actually, this will be nice. But these are the same. This one's thicker though. I'll use that one. What's this? Too thick, but it works. Yeah. Oh. So is anyone just getting off work today? I did. Yeah, so if you're new here, just coming in, welcome, 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 welcome. You are welcome. This is a sketch party fundraising stream for Threads and Powders, and this pen is dying. Am I even in screen anymore here? Just carefully. This is all I have is a 005. It's so skinny. Oh, whatever. I'll build up on it. Oh, it was weird. So rubbing my nose. Reminds me, earlier I was getting out of a parking lot. This guy, I was just itching my nose in my car. This guy thought I was flipping him off. Rolls down his window and he goes like, gives me one of these, but imagine it's the middle finger, and I go, okay. And then I realized it was because he thought I was flipping him off, and I'm like, I think he was waiting for someone though to do something so that he could flip me off. It's like, you're insane. And then I saw him turn into Radina, and I'm like, you're so lucky I'm not going to Radina right now. Yeah, so this will be a great opportunity for me. Go ahead and kind of, yeah, I can see the chat just a little bit. I think Becca's here, yeah. Thinking maybe now that I have it kind of inked up, thinking about maybe I should just do like a general color of it. Maybe something light, like a magenta. No, since you wanted a New Year's one, I'll keep it red. I'll keep it red. Oh, but it's kind of drying out though. Let me check. It might be fine. It might be fine. Who cares?
It says no, this is Guppy. It's not Becca, it's Guppy.
That crazy cat. She's so cute. She's a rotund kitty though. I actually really enjoy the parts where it doesn't quite keep inside the lines. Kind of reminds me of the screen print a little bit. Reminds me of Kurt Vonnegut in Slaughterhouse 5. Slaughterhouse 5. I'll have to check that out. I don't even know. I don't know what that is. But like kind of like a stage name kind of thing, right? We'll get until the end of this little snake's little tail. Anyway, but whoops. And then I was gonna use colored pencil here, but I think I might just stick with pen. Dang, Esteban, I feel bad though, man. I wish I could have come and have seen your little pop-up. It looked so freaking cute. Yeah, this looks really good. I was thinking maybe it would be a really good idea to try to keep ghost hunting local so that maybe other people could join me. It's not just like me ghost hunting, it's other people. I was thinking maybe the Oakland Cemetery in Iowa City with the Black Angel. I think that'd be really cool. Maybe get some people who have experiences there, do an interview, do a soft investigation. Don't want to disturb the peace and everything like that. I was looking up their website, see what they had recommended, because they probably know if their place is like prolific for that kind of thing. So they have certain rules for that. They were like, okay, don't like obviously be a little miscreant, make a bunch of noise. So I was thinking maybe call it a soft investigation. Get some EVPs. My dad has, I think it's so great. He has these headphones and these like the sonic boom mic thing. I don't know. It like picks up like the slightest sound. So I thought if I bring that over and maybe try to get a way to record the sounds I'm hearing, I think that'd be really, really cool. But it's freaky. You hear everything. Like if you point it at yourself, you hear your blood running. It's disgusting. But yeah, I should go do that. Otherwise, I was thinking about just doing a investigation at the house that my parents are living in, because it was pretty spooky. Like my sisters can agree, they can vouch for me. They go, yeah, it was pretty spooky living there. And I have a lot of stories of the times I've lived there. Like there would be times where there would be floating lights over. There was a pond. There is still a pond. There's a pond behind the house, and really late at night, sometimes there would be like these tiny little floating lights that would kind of just float across the pond. They weren't fireflies where they were like pulsing lights. It was just like these bright orbs just flying across the pond. And I was always like, what the heck is that? Oh, the Veluska Axe Murder House. Actually, I was thinking that too, but I was like, man, I should just bring someone with me because I don't want to drag Chris everywhere and make him do everything with me. I think that would suck. So if anyone wants to come with me and maybe stay the night at the Veluska Axe Murder House, I gotta call them today or tomorrow because I gotta schedule 2 weeks beforehand.
I will go with that on that trip for sure.
I think actually, because I also looked up, here I have like a whole bunch of notes of other places that I looked up. I looked up the Farrar something schoolhouse. It's an abandoned schoolhouse in a small county just a little ways from Des Moines. And they allow people to stay the night there. But the thing is though, is that it's like $250 a night to stay there, minimum, with people. And I'm like, oh my god, $250 a night. I think that's just how they're keeping, their fees for the property, is having people stay the night, their shitty schoolhouse. So
that would be a great way to fundraise, to spend more money than we probably
I know, I'd lose money to spend money to lose money. I mean, yeah, spend money, get money and then lose it. Stonks. So yeah, does this look pretty? I'm enjoying this one. I like this one a lot. Yeah, if you guys like anything you see here and you want to keep it, just let me know if you want it. If you're in the Iowa area, I'll do my best to just deliver it to you or something. Because I won't be able to do shipping. Shipping costs too much. It would really also help if you, I don't know, who made the suggestion for a snake? Who did that? Oh, Becca? You better donate now, Becca. Cough it up.
Yeah, I think she asked earlier, finish the snake, can I have permission to get a tattoo?
She was like, it was all guppy. Cough it up, guppy. And I was thinking, I thought it would be even funnier if we all went together and did stay a night over, some sort of slumber party, but we're like we have our own kind of knockoff version of Scooby Doo. I think that'd be really funny. Or like I used to watch a lot of Ghost Adventures with Zach Bagans. He's such an intolerable man, but I absolutely love him for that. It's more like I hate watch it because I just think it's like ridiculous. But they've come up with some pretty good episodes here recently. Season 25 is the redeeming point. They lost me for like 10 seasons, and now they're bringing it back. Let's see, is there anything else I should do here? I don't know, I feel like this is pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, what do you guys think? Nice cute little snake. I don't usually draw snakes or anything like that. I used to. There's like one drawing I did like maybe when I was 8. My callback. It's like perfect on the middle of the paper too. I didn't even register. That's just how good I am. Oh, this is good. Yeah, I'll keep that. Well, if you obviously want it, just donate. And I'll give it to you. Yeah, but if anyone has any other suggestions, I'm here. Just tell me all about it. Just tell me. Yeah, Esteban, since you donated, you can say whatever the heck you want. Wait. Will-o'-the-wisps. That sounds so familiar. What is that? Galena the second has ghost tours. Dubuque has a few haunted places. Yeah, they do. I did see Dubuque had a couple places there. Yeah, I'm hoping that maybe we could, do like 2 days there. Daytime tour and then overnight or maybe same day tour, overnight investigation.
Oh. I think what I was referring to is when you were talking about the lights over the water.
Oh, Will-o'-the-Wisps. Oh. Oh, yes. Yes. Yeah, they kind of look like that too. They were like really feathery looking, like they didn't have shape or anything like that, but they consistently stayed in a ball. And there were many of them, and they would just kind of float across the water, and then they would disappear into the water.
Galena, Illinois.
Oh, Galena, Illinois. Oh yeah, Galena. Yeah, I could ask my dad to drop me off. He drives to Chicago pretty often. Yeah, floating lights over the water. They were incredible. It was insane. When my bedroom was located at the time just facing the backyard, facing the back of the house, and you would see some pretty interesting things. And in our backyard, there is also an unbeaten path, I guess, to this well. And this well at our backyard, it's like, I'd say like 800 feet away from the house, maybe 900 or so. And it's in the middle of like this long hall of trees that kind of like bend inward like this. And us kids, we nicknamed it the rib cage. So this well would be in the middle of the rib cage, and we would go and play, Ghosts in the Graveyard. We would play those games really late at night. And it was pretty spooky because sometimes the kids would they'd find each other, but they would forget to find some of the other kids, so we would go up and then leave the other kids behind, and some of these kids were much younger than us. I tend to be one of those kids that was left behind, and I would hear some pretty spooky stuff. What would be even more spooky is when you come down and you look in the well. The well was always filled with water, and sometimes it would recede and will like uncover some things. Like there would be like dead leaves or something like that, or there was like one time there was just a dead squirrel in it one day, and it's not a very deep well. Like this squirrel could have easily gotten out of the well, but for some reason it looked like it just couldn't. It drowned in the well. So there's this decaying squirrel in the well, and we're all kind of like playing around it and stuff like that. And then the squirrel, because of its decay, it like grew this like white bacteria webbing all around it, and there was just like frogs all over it, and it was just the most foul thing to look at. Oops. My little calcifer pillow. You like it? It's the only comfort I have on this skeleton of a chair.
So yeah, we have a suggestion here from Esteban for can you draw some ghost fishies or octopus?
Ooh. Yeah, okay. Ghost fishies. Let's see here. Let me think of some. Here, I'll just like, I'll get a new card so I can think on a fresh template here. Oh, this is great. Okay. Actually, let's bring the eye back a little bit lower. Oh, am I being too close? Am I too close? My uncle used to fish all the time, and I'd get so excited when he would come over, especially on 4th of July. Um, he would go and get some live lamb liver, just like fresh and warm and bloody for the catfish to catch. Um, and we would go catfish. We would go catfishing, and then we would go bass fishing, and then we would catch a couple of bluegill and a couple of sunfish, and they were great, and we would fry those up, prepare them up in the driveway. And when my grandma would be over, she'd take this big old cleaver knife and she'd cut those babies into like cleaning off the scales, cutting off the head. And the neighbor kids who are not really familiar with like preparing fish or something like that, they're just absolutely mortified watching these fish just being gutted and disemboweled by my sweet old grandma. Actually, no, it would be like up here. I have a tendency to move. I'm a fidgety thing.
It's looking good. It's centered properly.
Okay. Actually, hold on. Yeah. What's really interesting though is you get a good look at these fish, and you kind of get like a better understanding of like how they move, and like why they're the way that they're called. Like for goldfish, I didn't know this. A lot of them have like, for their back fin, it's not just like a split one fin. They have like 4 separate fins that kind of splits off. There's like 2 actually, and it splits off into 4. And it just kind of like lets them have like up, down, and better diagonal movement. It's really cool. I'll have to take a look though in Dubuque and these other, because I only got to see like top 13 haunted places here in Iowa. I'm pretty sure there's more than that though. I'm very sure of it because they missed out on one of the haunted places here in Cedar Rapids. There's like this old museum. I do some dishes, but still watching Love, Death, and I have watched Love, Death, and Robots. Fish Nights. I have not watched that episode though. It's about prehistoric ghost fish in the desert. That's really cool. No, I only got to the, what episode was it? Oh, I can't remember. I got to the one where like it's the post-apocalypse. It's the apocalypse, but it's the post-apocalypse. So like these robots are kind of like walking around. They have like very humanoid way of speaking, so they have like really fleshed out personalities, each of them do. So they're like going around and they're like picking up and looking at stuff that humans used to have, like a basketball, and they're like, oh yeah, this is what like primitives used to play with, and that was really cool. The animation styles are something out of this world. It is insane. I wish I could see that more often in mainstream media. Some of these animation styles, because they're so cool. Don't want to forget the little fishy butthole. They have like this pouch here. It's for goldfish especially. They're very pouchy buggers. There we go. Yep. I love him so far. Oh, I love him. My little ghost fish. Let's see here. I'll ink him up, and then I'll do like a light blue color or something like that. Oh, that one's not good. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. What time is it?
7:35.
7:35. I might actually extend the stream a little bit longer. I'm really enjoying myself here. Yeah, but if all else fails and I can't get a place to investigate, I'll have to investigate maybe the well. I'll investigate the well. Because that place was really spooky. I'd like to know more about the will-o-wisps. I'm kind of confused. Like, what are they really, though? Where do they come from? Cotton Eye Joe?
Okay, so in folklore, a will-o'-the-wisp is an atmospheric ghost light seen by travelers at night, especially over bogs, swamps, or marshes. The phenomenon is known in English folk belief and much of European folklore by a variety of names, including a jack-o'-lantern, a friar's lantern, a hinky-punk, and a hobby lantern, and is said to mislead travelers by resembling a flickering light lamp or lantern. So kind of like in the swamp scene.
Yeah. It's just swamp gas.
In the Lord of the Rings, where Frodo follows the lights.
Oh.
Yeah. So maybe those are related. And when they're west of Mordor, and then he falls into the water.
Yeah.
Do you have any spooky stories about the well?
So someone asked?
No, I'm just curious.
Oh. Yeah, there would be chatter around the woods area. You would hear like conversations behind trees, and then you try to follow the sound where that conversation is coming from. And just as you think that you're getting close to that conversation, you are finding where that sound is coming from. All of a sudden, it's like another 15 feet away from you, behind a different tree. And it's just so disorienting. And then before the neighborhood was really developed, this was a really not so developed neighborhood at the time when I was a kid exploring these woods. It was pretty easy getting lost over there. And eventually, this well, if you just follow just down this path, because it's a little more beaten area now. So this path, it eventually will lead you off to a creek. And that creek will open up a little bit, and then eventually leads you to this huge, massive, pond. It's like another pond in our area. And there's, this huge fountain that will, spout water and everything like that. And there's, this waterfall. It's, really pretty. But, there's this little beach area, and sometimes you'll see little figures, really, really small figures, kind of walking around this beach area. And they're usually white for some reason. They didn't have weight. I don't know how to describe it, but they didn't have weight to them because they couldn't put impressions into the sand that they were walking on. And they were, so they could have been floating. I'm not entirely sure. My memory isn't as what it used to be, but looking back, it looked like it was just these tiny, small little white creatures. If I had to draw them, I don't know if I'd get it right, but they were, they didn't have, they looked like they were clothed. Like they were wearing white sheets. But yeah, and they were coming out of the pond, it looked like. I remember being really scared and going, I shouldn't be seeing this.
They're gremlins.
They're gremlins. Yeah. Let's see here. Has there been any newcomers?
You have some new comments?
Oh, yeah, foil that fish, I don't know. This seems like so much work.
You want to maybe talk about the event that's going on September 10th?
Yeah, so if you were kind of joining the stream a little bit late, so this is a fundraiser for Threads and Powders that will be premiering at the Angler Theater on September 10th. Gallery doors will be open for everyone to come and view the work at 1 o'clock p.m. And then it will go until 6, which will be the closing reception. So you'll have an opportunity to meet all the phenomenal artists from the gallery. Drinks will be served, so if you come thirsty, there will be drinks.
Receptions from when to when?
Receptions from 6 to 8. So it's like a sickly blue-green color. Yeah, what do you think?
Looking pretty good.
Ah! Cassifer, no. Oops, sorry. Hiding the goodies from you. Yeah, this guy's got unfinished business. I like his color. His color is really cool. Yeah, okay. I'll just keep going with that.
I wonder if people can hear the cat.
Yeah, I wonder too. You guys can hear Chihiro. I love the scales too. Just simple. Just keeping it simple, but you like make a lot.
She's doing a quality check.
Quality check. Yeah, what do you thinky? What do you stinky? This is Chibo.
This is the cat stream.
I love her. Love her, love her. All right. Yeah, this is really looking good here. this looks really good. Ooh, he looks sick. Like, as in he doesn't look too good. He's not feeling too well. Ooh. Ooh. I have a, cool gray. Maybe a dim green or something. Yeah. What do you think? This looks really good. Yeah, this was really fun to do. Thank you for this request. Yeah.
Show it to that camera. This camera.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. This one.
Lift it up.
Huh?
Lift it up.
Oh.
Okay. It takes a while. See, this thing is like.
Oh, okay. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm watching myself also. I'm just wondering what.
Yeah, see there?
Like. Yeah. Yeah. To Esteban. I'll get it like cut here. Yeah, I'll just wait till I cut it and then I'll sign it. Yeah. To Esteban. A little ghost fishy. Oh, that would be really cool. Yeah. Yeah! Alright, what time is it now?
We're looking at 8:01.
8:01. Okay. Should I do one more drawing? One more drawing and then end the stream?
Sure.
If there's anyone new here and they want to do something, let me know. Cause I got one more in me. I can do one more drawing.
Oh. We got another donation from Esteban for $15.
Thank you, Esteban. Thank you so much for those $15. It really does make a difference. Like, people just like giving me like $5 or like $10 or 15. This is incredible. I freaking love it. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Hmm?
There you go. Have you done a self-portrait?
I've never done a self-portrait, ever. I'm so scared. I'm more interested in like, what would it look like? Because I have a hard time navigating my face. That's the big thing about it, is that my face is really spooky. I just don't get it. Other people's faces, though, I can see that, but my own face, I can't see it. I can't see my own face. But I would love it if someone did a portrait of me. I'd love to see what they see, you know, because I look at myself in the mirror and I go, yeah, I see a face, but I can't see the shapes, you know, the defining shapes to help me see, uh, grab, and try to replicate by drawing. You know what I mean? I'd love to get a self portrait done though one day so that I can look back at it when I'm like 30 and go, that's what I look like? Wow. I look no different. Are you watching the stream with your roommates, Esteban? I think you have roommates, right?
Hey? What are you doing?
Me?
Oh. Sorry, I thought you were talking to me.
I'm talking to Esteban.
Sorry. Keep going to the other room to check it out to make sure it's still working.
Yeah. Yeah, I could do an abstract version of myself. Can you grab me a mirror, Chris?
Sure.
Let's see what I can come up with. Let's do it, folks. No, we should have reached out. Oof, I burped.
Here you go.
Thank you. Wow, it's filthy. Wait, so probably over here since you can see it, right?
Yeah. There you go, that's perfect.
Alright. Do it this way, maybe? This way? The long way. This way.
Shift it over just a little bit. Almost perfect. There we go.
I lost my pencil. There it is. Okay. I have like this. Like a very oval shaped head. But it kind of like, when I smile though, It really pronounces this bottom part. Just try my best. I'm just gonna map out where the eyes are. Nose, mouth. Because I have a big old chin. Okay. Try just one eye at least first. Let's get a feeler. The eye is always the feeler, right? It just lets us know what mood we're in today. Can't even draw an eye.
Shift this chest hair.
Yeah. I keep changing the angle of my face. This is cheek here. So here would be my nose, actually, right here.
Oh no, did we lose the music?
Huh?
Oh no, I don't know if we lost the music.
Is there no music?
It's okay, you can keep going.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure this out. Sorry. Oh, okay. There we go, the music is back. I'm so sorry.
How's it looking so far? Thank you. Yeah, it definitely is. Self-portraits. I, um, the one eye. I'm too scared to get the other one. I feel the same way about self-portraits. Like, I don't know. I used to be such a stickler about technique and perfection growing up before I got into like printmaking, and then started thinking about just more of the concept than the technique, because it just starts, because if you just focus on technique, you lose kind of the meaning behind, um, you know, I don't know, it just becomes a technique, like a beautifully done drawing of someone, and it's just so immediately gratifying that okay, all the information is there, but how do I extend that to the artist's emotions? How do I extend that from the artist's, like personality? I feel like there is something lacking with that, having to focus on something so realistic and then render it in a way where it erases any imperfections of the human hand. You know what I mean? It just, like, there's obviously, I love realistically rendered drawings. It's a little. Actually, no, this one, my tear duct is a little less accentuated here. Don't forget my beauty mark. It's really small. I'd say that's pretty close, almost, yeah. Yeah, I'd say so. Huh. Yeah, thanks for suggesting that, encouraging me to get out of my comfort zone to do a self-portrait of myself. I usually don't do that kind of thing.
Show the camera.
Yeah, show the camera. So you can
A little bit closer.
I'll probably, yeah. Oh, now that I'm looking at it from behind, I can see like how lopsided it is, but I'm a bit lopsy lady. I'm a lopsy lady. Yeah, I can see like, yeah, if I just like if I had like a tool, I'd just take it down. Oh boy. Anyway, but yeah, this was really fun to do. Actually, this like encouraged me to do something that is pretty scary to me, doing self-portraits. Something I think that's the only thing I miss doing in those beginning drawing classes is drawing other people, drawing yourself, and drawing complete strangers, trying to navigate, those shapes of people, kind of, being able to train your hand to kind of see those shapes and just, familiarize yourself to those particular shapes. But yeah, well, thank you so much. I think that will just do it for tonight. Yeah, I will probably talk, I'll post more about the ghost hunt later on. I'll try to settle on a place if, I'll have to look into more places in Cedar Rapids, because I know there's got to be places here in Cedar Rapids, but also places close enough that will let us, do an investigation there that won't charge us, an arm and a leg to do a little investigation. Our ghosts are the premium ghosts, you see. That's why we charge $250 a night.
You want to show what you've drawn so far on the stream, and then
I already did.
And then show everything?
Oh, you want to do it everything?
Yeah, kind of at the end, some of that.
So here's everything we've drawn here. In case you are new here, you are just catching the very, very...
Show me this camera.
Okay, so here's the snake we've done. Yeah. It's really nice. A really lovely snake. And I love this, a ghost fish. He is so cute. I love it. Yeah, I love that. This is just a little ball I've just been drawing, doodling. This is just for me, in between things, right? And then a wobbly self-portrait of myself, just getting there though. I feel like I'm onto something. I don't know. I feel like I have made a little tiny breakthrough. Kind of like what I look like. I don't look too bad then. Huh. Self-esteem boost. Yeah, this is really cool. Thank you so much for joining me today. And thank you for donating, Esteban. And thank you for, everyone really chiming in and really supporting Threads and Powders. This has been such a dream, such an amazing journey. And this is, this has been something that I've been developing since May, like all the way back in May. And It's slowly coming around the corner. You know, imagine that. You know, I think, you know, this is mid-August. September is just right around the corner. You know, don't want to scare you or anything like that, but it's right around the corner. um, September 10th. Yeah. Catch it if you can. It's in Iowa City at the Angler Theater. The gallery doors will open at 1 o'clock p.m. It should be located on the second floor in the Douglas and Linda Paul Gallery. The closing reception will start from 6 to 8 for you to get a chance to meet all of the artists. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I really hope that I get to meet, you know, a bunch of you all there. I really do. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah. And I really hope I think I should do more of these more often. Sketch parties. I think I should do more of these. I've really enjoyed them. But let's see what the ghost hunt, how that goes, right? Maybe some ideas out there. All right, well, I'll sign off from here. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Have a good night. Night-night. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now.